It's almost like YouTube doesn't like me streaming for very long because it doesn't know, like it's not used to me doing that or something. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna start doing Small Game Hunter 2, this time on the PC, because I think that that'll go over really well. Engine, we're gonna have Jaden Jefferson on that. We're gonna have me on the gameplay, I think. And Kevin on the story and quests. I think this is a good formula so far. I think it'll work out pretty well. Next we need artificial intelligence way up, dialogues way down. Cool. Next we're going to take Jaden Jefferson out. We're going to put Kyle Stabler in. Graphics way up. Sound. World design can come down, to be honest. Like, I'll be exhausted, but that's fine. That sounds good. Right there. It's definitely going to be a hit technology-wise. Like, it's going to be our biggest technology game. Hopefully we can get our design up a little bit more. Apparently it's just going to keep increasing technology. That's fine. 40 and 58, I'm good with that. New record on both. Story, quests, and dialogue leveled up. World design leveled up. Kevin's leveled up, so that's good. We're going to release the game. Due to increase in experience, the staff have earned a raise. Kevin Flynn is now 36,000 rather than 23. Simple cutscenes, better dialogues, open world. Cool, I'm good with that. How about you start researching some stuff there, Kyle Stabler. Actually, Small Game Hunter 2 reviews are in. 9, outstanding good game, which means we already aren't doing as good as the first one, but it's whatever. 9, great. 8, very enjoyable. It's definitely worse, but it could just be that interests have changed. 8, played it for days. Generate the game report. Kevin, you will research better dialogues. Jaden, research simple cutscenes, and I will research open worlds. We're kind of losing some money over here, but it's whatever. Contract work. Let's go ahead and just start doing contracts while we're making money on that. Contract work. Boop. Okay, it looks like the game report says that story and quests are not very important in that type of game. Makes sense. PC and everyone is a good match. Additional insights, Kyle Stabler is still new to the team, and a few more games he will have higher potential. Okay, contract successful. Let's go ahead and do another one. A bigger one, since we have, you know, these people, like we have a group of people that can do this, so it should be easy. Do another contract. Just all the contracts, man. Just small little jobs to earn money. What the hell is going on? Why is there like no time on this one? There's no way we can complete that. That was stupid. Oh, it's a too big job for you. You're gonna lose money. That doesn't make any sense. You still did work for the person. Like, you should still pay them partially. You shouldn't take a penalty, you should just get less money. The penalty should be deducted from what you would earn, not you don't lose money out for doing it. That makes no sense, other than the expenses of actually having done it. We followed your progress in recent years and would like to extend this formal invitation to participate in the biggest game convention on the planet, Games, also known as G3. By having your own company booth at G3, you can gain a lot of fans and hype for your games, and we think our audience would love to see you there. We will contact you yearly with booth options. Hope to see you at G3, the G3 committee. Send on vacation, and send all of you on vacation if you're going to be all grumpy barred out over there. It's off the market. Sold 145,000 units, generating 1.5 in sales. That's terrible, to be honest, but it is what it is. Publishing deal, Assassin Simulation for Ubersoft. That kind of makes sense in the grand scheme of things, but for the Vena gear, we don't have the license, but it only needs a score of 5, so that might be something to consider. Cooking Simulation, Invento, that could be done. I want to do this one. We're going to make it a mature Assassin Simulation game engine, Separation 2.0. We're going to call it Ass Ends Creed. Yeah. Feels about right. Let's go with that. And I'm the only person working on it, so it's gonna be terrible, man. Oh, it's just still just starting, I guess. It's not like... Okay. Make the gameplay a little less important, but not like not important. Hi, this is Arnie Kunkel from Electric Games. I got word that Gamer Games is working on a new game. Would you be willing to share some information on your current game project and do an interview about it? Sure. EGM, basically. What's your expectation? Be modest. I'm not expecting much at all because we weren't even all here when we started it. Thank you for your time. Artificial intelligence way up. Jaden's going to be pretty much out of commission after this. Dialogues, no. Level design, a little bit. What about me? Like, if I put me on there, it's not as bad. And let's put Kyle on this. Or put Kevin on this one too, and we'll just put... Yeah. Okay, last we will put Jaden on graphics. We'll put Kyle on both of those. I think that's probably good. I didn't even see what the last one was. I should have decreased it, but it's whatever. We'll do a medium booth. Or no, that's pretty... very impressive, but a common setup at the G3. Larger booth, better location. We should expect more visitors with this booth. Have space to give away demos of our games. Large booth is like 1.5 million. That's more than we would bankrupt ourselves, basically. We can't do that just yet. Let's do a medium booth. I don't think we're so small that we shouldn't have a that we should have a small one, but it's not gonna be amazing. Our ratings are all pretty bad. Proposition decrypt the message. This very special offer. Our agents have recently managed to borrow some research information which might be of interest to you. If you're interested, then transfer 39,000 to the uplink location. We'll contact you, Agent Blowfish. Seems really shady to me, to be honest. I guess let's release it. It's not gonna be great, but it's a thing. Yeah, it's not, you know, blowing the world up by any means. But our V2 graphics of 2D is leveled up, so that's something. Jaden's about to level up. Okay, we at least cracked, you know, 50,000, which was my only worry, really. First reviews for Ass Ends Creed are here. 6! Could have been better. That's fine. We only needed a 5, man. 6 shows potential. 7. Good game. 6. They achieved a great balance between technology and design. Well, I don't know if I agree with that necessarily, but we had 81,000 people visiting our booth this year. We didn't make it to the top 100 this year. Once we gain more fans, I'm sure we will. Kyle, how about you generate the game report? Kevin, you research 2D graphics V3. We gotta start to get on top of things. Today, Vony announced their very own console called the Play System. Apparently, the company has completely reworked their earlier Play System prototype after an Invento canceled the project. New Play System comes with a CD-ROM drive and 32-bit processors and is wholly owned by Vony. Industry professionals say that this might be the beginning of a new console, or new generation of consoles, rather. Invento declined to comment. The Play System will enter the market in 2 months. Let's see if we can do some contract work in the meantime. Sequels. It's now available as a research topic, so that's cool. Meets the requirements, which means we don't have a penalty, which is all that really matters, to be honest. Dialogue systems is not important for that game. That's all we learned, really. That's kind of stupid, but whatever. We're gonna make a dungeon RPG for the PC, because it's still a good chunk of the market. Separation 2. It's going to be medium. We're going to make it mature. And it's going to be called, as I told my friend last night, I did the first time I played this, not Diablo. And we need the gameplay to be awesome, top notch on this. And story and quests, it's an RPG, but it's a dungeon crawler, so actually let's do that. Engine, less important. Actually swap us around a bit. And actually, let's put Kyle on this. Let's give him some... generate some level increase potentially for him. Okay. There's a clear trend towards adventure games lately. Well, I don't have that. Play System released. I mean, I have adventure games. I just don't have one in the wings here. Let's marketing... or let's do some marketing. Advertise magazines and demos for the game. Dialogues important. Artificial intelligence not important, like, at all. even though it really technically is in Diablo, but whatever. Let's put Kyle on level design just to balance it out a bit. Okay, lastly, we need world design. We'll put me on that. Swap. We'll put Kevin on graphics, and Jaden on sound. But graphics could be a little better, and sound could be a little better. That's probably good. And since we're not doing like a publisher on this one, it should be awesome because it'll be like fully our own, which is nice. New record on design, and just under new record, I think, on technology, if I'm not mistaken. No level up so far, but I leveled up, which is cool. Jaden leveled up, which is also cool. Let's go ahead and release. Due to an increase in experience, following staff have earned a raise. Jaden's now making 40,000. So we've got to hope that this kind of pays off. Jaden, since you got a raise, how about you generate the game report for Not Diablo? First reviews for our newly released game, Not Diablo, have come in. 6? Really? Like, I thought it was a surefire way to get a good hit. Like, that's stupid. 7. Nice experience. Could have been better. I disagree with all of you, but it's whatever. Good game. PC RPG named Not Diablo with a mature rating should have been able to do better than that. It's whatever, man. We're gonna crash and burn at this point, I feel like. Assassin's Creed is now off the market. Sold 1 million units at 1 million in sales, basically. Diablo, or Not Diablo, I should say, should make us more money and fans, since we're not being published, we're just doing it ourselves. So we'll see how that goes. Develop a sequel. Let's make a sequel to what do we want to make a sequel to? Let's make a sequel to Climb In. Let's go back to the very beginning. We're gonna do post-apocalyptic RPG, except this time we're gonna do a little different. We're gonna go mature rating. It's gonna be medium, and we're gonna actually do it on the play system. I think that will be an interesting change in history, putting Fallout on the PlayStation. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, let's see if we can make a new game engine real quick. Separation 3.0. Am I like misspelling that? If I've been misspelling that this whole time, I'm gonna feel dumb because my brain is just not here right now, I guess. So, no, that's right. I don't know why I thought I was misspelling that. We're gonna go all the way. We're gonna actually bump it up to 2D 3.0 and 3D 1.0. It's gonna also have simple cutscenes, better dialogues, level editing, open world. We're gonna go all in on this bad boy. Dungeon and RPG is a great combination. Engine seems to not be important for this game. So we really didn't learn anything that I wouldn't have already figured out at that point, but it's whatever. Okay. Separation 3.0 is now complete. Do we have any contracts out there that we can do? Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and make some quick little money. Let's see what do we have here? Contract work. Let's do a bigger one. Made 1.6 million in sales. So it's not like when you don't have a publisher, you basically don't sell as much, but at the same time you make a lot more. You sell, like, it seems like about 1/10 of what you would normally sell, but okay. Let's go ahead and well, actually send them on vacation real quick before they freak out and don't do as well, basically. Let's see if there's small contract work. I can't do it on my own necessarily, so small booth. We don't want anything crazy. We're already not doing so hot money-wise, so okay. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and develop a sequel. We're gonna, like I said, take it all the way back to Climb In, a post-apocalyptic RPG, except this time we're gonna rewrite history a little bit. It's gonna be Climb In 2. There's no real need for any crazy names there or anything. Separation 3.0, play system. It's gonna be expensive, but hopefully it'll pay off, man. We're gonna use 2D V3, I think, because we could go into 3D graphics. But there were some 2D RPGs on the PlayStation that did pretty well. Plus the V1 aspect of it makes me think it's not going to be great if we do that. Monthly costs are insane right now. Engine down, story and quests, and gameplay. It's an RPG, so let's just have the gameplay lower, but not like super low. We'll keep me on story, just because for now I still have the highest design. We still cracked 50,000 with a small booth. So that's pretty impressive, I would say, to be honest. Vena Gear is no longer supported. That's not really that surprising. Okay, Kevin Flynn, you were on dialogue. Kyle, you were on level design. Invest in better dialogue and a level editor, even though it's not really that important, but proposition, decrypt the message. Very special offer. Agents have recently managed to gain access to some critical systems of one of your competitors. If you want to play war games, then transfer. I don't want to sabotage another company. That's not our style, and we don't even have much money, so world design, we'll put me on that since this is the last stage. Give it an open world, even though it's not really necessary. And put Jaden on both. Make him earn that raise, basically. Oh great, bank account's in the red all of a sudden. Allow up to overdraw up to 200,000 But yeah. Let's get rid of some of those bugs real quick, hopefully. New record on design, not a new record still on technology, but the hype is 50. So, and it is all us, so we'll make all the money instead of it being like royalties. So hopefully that'll do something for us. And it's an RPG on the PlayStation, so that could be good. We'll see. Can you generate a game report? Can somebody generate a damn game report? Climb into. First reviews for our newly released game, Climb In 2, came in. Nine, great. 8, very good. 9, more please. 10, truly great. So awesome. We have our first 10 in a really long time. So hopefully that does something for us. Because, you know, we could definitely use it. Gamer Games has recently released their sequel to their game, Climb In, a post-apocalyptic RPG. The newest game in the series, titled Climb In 2, was met with great responses. Critics praised that Climb In 2 had a newer engine than the original, really driving technical innovation. Cool, so we met the contract, got 16,000, and it looks like our game is selling gangbusters or whatever. Let's go ahead and do some more contracts just to get some more cheap money in, essentially. Sound seems to not be very important for this type of game. Good to know, because I always think of it as important just because of Nobuo Uematsu, but you never know, I guess. Self-publishing medium games will be most efficient when we have at least 100,000 fans. Publishing deals can give us great exposure and help us receive more players. Okay, good to know. But we did need money, so I mean, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of important that we do it on our own for a little bit at least. If you're not a fan of Gamer Games then chances are you will be after playing their latest hit, Climb In 2, a true achievement in interactive storytelling. The characters and the captivating scenarios just stick in your mind. To Gamer Games, keep the hits coming, please. Jason Green of Gaming World. Thank you, Jason. Let's keep it going. Let's do another contract. Let's go for a big one since we're all hands on deck now. It's gonna be close. I don't know. Hurry up. Come on, everybody, focus. Cool. Just got it. 76,000. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do some training, because my guys could use some friggin' work. He needs some design. Start training you on that. What do you need? You need a lot of stuff there, Jaden, for being like our top tech guy. You really need some speed. Kevin, what do you need? You could use some more design, even though you're our other balanced guy other than me. So let's give you some more design. What do I need? I could use some tech, I guess. Sorry, there's like a stupid gnat flying around in my room right now that won't go away. Climb In 2 is... I didn't even get to see what it said. Okay, it's off the market, sold 325,000 units, generating 3.5 million in sales. So that's our best selling game to date. You know, hopefully we can improve on that soon enough. Let's go ahead and research. We got plenty of research points, so let's see what we can find here. We can make a vocabulary game for kids. We could make that Sesame Street alphabet game or whatever from the PS1. Time travel sounds cool. Let's check that out. Let's do some more topics. Alternate history. That sounds weird. let's go with that. Research topic, yeah. What do we got? Law? Like, what is this? What is this even, dude? Rhythm games. Research. Movies, sure. We can make the next Uncharted or something, maybe. Except I don't think that's really what that falls under. I don't know if it means more like the movies, like the PC game, or if that... I don't really know what that means, to be honest. Let's research... Werewolf? What is this? Let's get some more speed going for Jaden. You could honestly learn both design and tech. So let's do this one. Invento announced their next generation console called TES64 today. Expected in the coming months, it's the world's first gaming console to sport 64-bit processors for graphics and video. Graphics and audio. Invento said this will allow never-before-seen 3D realism. I don't know. I mean, everybody acts like the PS1's graphics suck compared to the N64 for some reason, and I don't really think they're that much worse. Like, to be perfectly honest with you, the N64 looks shitty too half the time. In recent years, the Super TES has lost a lot of market share to more modern consoles. Market experts said that the hardware of the TES64 is surely impressive, but expressed their surprise that it still uses ROM cartridges instead of the much cheaper and higher capacity CD-ROM format. Nevertheless, the TES64 seems like an impressive console, and Invento has said that it plans to aggressively price it against Sony's Play System. Okay, I learned how to make werewolf games, because that's apparently a thing. Any publishing gigs? Hunting RPG. I don't even know what that means. Werewolf strategy. Also seems ridiculous. Super TES. I don't even know if that's worth it, because I think the Super TES is about to go away since the N64 is about to come out. Kind of same deal. There's another one there. Let's see what we can do then as far as research. Maybe find another topic that might work better than some of the ones we've gotten recently. Dating sims. Okay, I can work with that, maybe. Do like some story-driven dating sims on the PC. It's a possibility. Government. Why is this a thing? Just... I feel like I'm not... medium booth, but there's no game, so it's like, I don't really know what the point is in this, but... So is it just a generic booth for us, like all of our stuff or something? Let's develop a new sequel. We're gonna make a... What do we want to make? B and E did pretty good. Let's make a sequel to that. B and E to enter and break a loop. It's going to be a medium-sized game. Let's keep it mature because it is a crime simulation. And we're still going to do the PC. And on this one, we're going to just keep it 2D graphics v3 because I still think that 3D graphics v1 just isn't really quite worth it yet. Right out the gate, a bug, huh? We're going to increase Jaden, decrease me, Keep Kyle Stabler, have gameplay be kind of important, but not super important compared to the engine. Let's see how many people we can get. It seems like it's not really going that well for some reason, even though it was like our most successful game by far. Okay, we did break 100,000 though, but that's pretty much all we did. It wasn't any better really than the last one, to be perfectly honest with you. Didn't make it into the top 100. Yay. Hi, this is Jorg Longer from Game Nova. I got word that Gamer Games is working on a new game. Would you be willing to share some information on your current game project and do an interview about it? Sure. Many of our readers are curious about what decisions go into making a video game and how companies prioritize development areas. Your new game is a crime simulation game. Can you tell us whether such a game would usually receive more focus on artificial intelligence or dialogues? Probably artificial intelligence, because it's a simulation. You want it to be like grounded in the mechanics, not so much in story. Thank you for your time. They need vacations apparently, so this isn't going over well because they're all exhausted for reasons apparently. I don't really see why, because there's not a whole lot going on there, but let's put me on this one since apparently Jaden's tired. Like, I don't know why everybody's complaining. We haven't done anything in like months, and yet you're just all exhausted for no reason. Like, come on now. Sack up a bit, guys. In a recent interview with Gamer Games, we discussed their upcoming crime simulation game and asked company founder Tofu how different development areas are prioritized. In the interview, Tofu said that artificial intelligence is of particular importance for such a game, and it seems that other industry professionals agree with this. Every game development project has limited resources, so it's very important to use time most effectively. Graphics. We're going to make Kevin the guy on this one, and we're going to increase or decrease world design and sound. This is stage 3, right? Yeah, so we're all good. It seems that the market responds particularly well to games with new topics at the moment. Well, this is a sequel, so they're just going to have to deal with it. There's like nothing going to design. What the hell is going on right now in this game? Okay, we did at least end with a 40, but compared to the nearly 70, now 70 on technology, it just seems a bit silly. I guess we'll release it, but got a bonus for good management, but that's about it. Level up on gameplay, artificial intelligence, graphics. And Kyle leveled up to level 3. Damn it. I don't have the kind of money to do this. Better AI and character progression. Okay, well, first off, send these guys on vacation because they're whiny as shit right now. Reviews for B&E 2, Enter and Breakaloo have come in. Not good, apparently. 6 could have been better. I guess people don't want this type of game, which is kind of stupid, considering it did amazing in the past. They shouldn't forget about sound. Well, sorry, bro. Generate the report, I guess. I don't know what we're gonna learn from that, but research better AI, and you can research character progression. Artificial intelligence is very important for this type of game. Topic audience match, crime mature, great. Okay, didn't really learn anything all that special there, to be honest, but it's whatever. Extreme sports, awesome. We can make like Honey talk and stuff like that. Super TES will be taken off the market. I mean, that makes sense. Find contract work. I don't care if I'm researching. Wish that stupid gnat would go away. Find something else to fly up into, and besides my face. You know, dude? Like, it's kind of irritating and unnecessary. Contract work. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't need a new engine just yet. Contract work. Library software. Seems easy enough. Okay, no longer supported. Yeah, that makes sense. 103,000 units, 1.1 million in sales. Oh, it's way too hot in our office and the heat is starting to impact our work. Researched and found an air conditioner that would be perfect for us. Yes, go ahead and get that put in. Let's see if we can... No, I don't think we should hire someone just yet because we really don't have a whole lot of... Heat Topic, RPG, Deep Platinum, Medium. Yeah, let's go ahead and do everyone. Has to be a medium. Okay. Dungeon RPG. Separation 3.0, and we're gonna call it, because it's not Diablo. That's our other series, but then it shouldn't be a dungeon one. Cyberpunk RPG. Why not? Techno Hooligan. That sounds like a good name. It's not really technically a parody or ripoff of Cyberpunk to a full degree, but that's because I don't know. Yeah, let's keep it 2D for now. There might be a sequel in 3D in the future, but it'll require me learning 3D first, which I only have the first level, which just doesn't sound good. Story and quests, way up. Boom. Seems that the market is normalized with no particularly strong trends at the moment. Well, that's good, because I kind of got screwed over by some of those trends, to be completely honest with you. I don't want this page to exist, so it's just like an accident. Okay, well anyway, artificial intelligence is not important. Dialogue is very important. So let's go ahead and flip this around. Oh god, okay, never mind. Kevin Flynn, you were doing dialogue. Let's just take me out of this equation altogether. Kyle Stabler, yeah, you can stay there with level design. And you're really just there to make sure that the artificial intelligence isn't important at all, essentially. World design. Put that on Jaden. Actually, let's put that on me. Let's do that, because it's going to suck for my guy, but it doesn't really impact it as much, as far as I know, if it's your person. Okay, it looks like this is going to be a good balance of technology and design, potentially. And it's going to be high on everything, so we're going to potentially... Let's just do small booth, man. I can't afford it. It's a new record in design, but not in technology, but it's close. Level up engine, level up story quests, level up dialogue. Should be a level up level in design as far as I'm concerned. Level up sound. Level up Kevin. Hi, Kevin. He's making 47,000 now. That's too much. Honestly, it's kind of messed up, but this really makes you understand why technically they fire off people and get new people over time, usually in the gaming industry. New research available: multiplayer, branching story, dialogue tree, and stereo sound. So let's go ahead and do a game report. Can somebody generate game report? Cool. For Techno Hooligan. First reviews for our newly released game, Techno Hooligan, have come in. It's not good, apparently. Uninspiring. I think that's bullshit, but whatever. Could have been better. Good game. Quirky but good. So that first person was just on crack, I guess. I don't really know. Let's go ahead and do branching story. Or no, dialogue tree, maybe. I was about to say at least cross 50,000 or it'll be embarrassing. Yeah, I know we didn't make it in top 100. Yay. Research multiplayer. Cyberpunk and RPG is a great combination. Graphics seems to be quite important for this type of game. See, it didn't act like it was. Everyone with Cyberpunk is good. Boss, our office could really do with some renovation work. And our computer systems are also out of date. Investing a bit on our office getting upgraded computers could be great. Do you renovate the office? Sure, I guess, even though we technically don't have a lot of money, but whatever. Dear Gamer Games, since G3 has become the biggest meetup in game developers every year, we have decided to use our name for the greater good. Starting today, we offer different game development challenges throughout the year where game devs around the world can compete with each other. This will be a great way for game developers to learn something new. You're welcome to join in any time. There are no prizes, but it should be a great way to increase everyone's skills. G3 community. Okay, I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and see what sort of contracts we got going on. Let's do that. The day Vena fans have waited for a long time for has arrived. The Vena has announced their next generation console, the Dreamcast. A company spokesperson said the Dreamcast is a dream come true. This console is the most advanced gaming console in history. New console sports powerful graphics hardware, promising graphic quality rivaling those on high-end PCs. The Dreamcast is also a first console to ship with a modem out of the box, making it ready for online play. The console will be available early next year. I personally loved the Dreamcast so much. It's like a, it's one of my favorites. I mean, it had such a weird, quirky, unique library of games that pretty much nothing could really compete with, as far as I'm concerned. Like, as far as that, like having a variety. I don't know. Let's do a sequel just because need something going on here. Let's do a sequel to not Diablo, but like it's essentially a reboot, maybe? Or We'll do a sequel to Twinkling Power, but call it God of Twinkle. Since it's like gonna be on PS1 or whatever. It'll be like God of War, but as an RPG, and it's gonna be mature themed instead of everyone, and it's gonna be on the PlayStation, and it's gonna have the new engine, which means we're gonna basically be bankrupt immediately. But no, let's do some contracts. I gotta make some quick money, man. I just feel like right now, like, doing these contracts isn't fast enough. Let's make a new game. That way we don't have to live up to any expectations, essentially. Extreme sports. Pick a genre. Casual, I guess. On the... Yeah, on the play system. Thomas Falcon Pro Skater. It's gonna be a small game because it's a skateboarding game. There's not really a need for it to be big, and it's gonna have 3D graphics V1. We want it to be our first 3D game. No story quests. That's silly. Gameplay all the way. Engine up about halfway, I think. And we don't even have to focus our efforts. Like, it doesn't have to be a specific guy on anything with it being a small game. So that's awesome. We can actually make something just... Level design all the way up. Artificial intelligence, I guess, like here. I don't really know what... In an extreme sports game, I don't really know what you need with that, you know? Like, it doesn't really add up. There's no real equivalent. I'm just gonna go equal on this, because I don't know what's really most important in that scenario. Okay, so it's not gonna break any records for us, but it is gonna be something easy we can put out. Day and night cycle. Okay, first off, everybody go on vacation, apparently. Even though we're about to be fucking broke. The reviews have come in. And it's not good, even though that's literally the console that Tony Hawk came out on. And, like, it should be, you know, not bad, not good, fun at stages. Screw you guys. Like, what do you want? What do you really want from me right now? Like, it should be like 6s to 8s, I think. Oh my lord. Yeah, let's receive some money and, you know, we might go bankrupt because I don't think we're gonna do all that great. So casual on the PlayStation is terrible, but that's literally the first system that I remember Tony Hawk ever being on. Extreme sports and everyone, bad. What do you want it for? Mature? Like, that doesn't make any sense either. Like, okay then, well, I mean, screw you, but I'll figure out a better way to do it then, but that doesn't really make sense, so... minus 87 fans. We've just lost 87 fans because of this game. Minus 188. Man, screw you guys. Like, this is... It's not as easy as I think you understand here. Like... This game's literally gonna bankrupt us right now. We're gonna call it Final Fantasy, even though it's an action game, because like Final Fantasy, the rumor is gonna be that our company was gonna die unless we could make this game work. So we're gonna try it, man. We're gonna be so broke, dude. Jaden, you're gonna make the gameplay awesome. I don't want to waste me just yet. We're gonna put Kevin on that. Put Kyle on that. Sure, we'll do an interview. What's your expectation regarding the success of Final Fantasy? Oof. Sheesh, I don't know. To be honest. I'm hoping it goes well, but at this point, after selling our worst selling game of all time, it's kind of like, who the hell knows? Action, artificial intelligence needs to be up. Level design, let's make it okay, but we're gonna put... Put me on this one, because at this point, put Kevin on that one. This could be it, guys. This could be like the end, the collapse of the game as a whole, or of our company as a whole.